Pernille Lauritsen. I'm from the school Mindjuice Academy, where we over the last 10 years have trained thousands of students in creating paradigm shifts for themselves in their lives. This video is about how you can create a paradigm shift in your own life. We're filming here in front of the Berlin Wall, which is a great symbol of how people have come together in creating a collective paradigm shift in their own world. So what is a paradigm shift? A paradigm means the way the world occurs to you. That's your paradigm. So you can talk about a personal paradigm, and you can also talk about a paradigm for a country or a paradigm for the world. And for instance, if we think about historically, then there was a time where everybody believed that the world was flat, and eventually some people found out that the world was round, and a lot of new opportunities occurred. Also, there are many historic examples of leaders in the world who've created a paradigm shift for their countries. People like Nelson Mandela, who believed in creating a united South Africa. His vision created the paradigm shift for a whole nation. So how can you create a paradigm shift in your own world, where you expand your own view on your possibilities rather than being limited by your fear of what's possible or not? So all paradigm shifts begins with you getting in contact with your dreams and what your visions are in your own life, and start asking questions like, how could that become a new reality for you, rather than you being limited by the fear of all the limitations that you can experience in your life. So whatever dream you have, start asking yourself, how could I make that happen? What would it take of me to create that reality for myself? Who could support me with this? So all dreams begins with you longing for something bigger than what you see is possible, and then start asking questions as to how could I make that happen? What could be a first little step in order for me to break free of my job, for instance, and create my own company? Or how could I break free from any situation that you're in and then create a new reality that is much more empowering for yourself? The essence of a paradigm shift is that we don't always see that it's possible to create it, but you have to start with longing for it and then asking the questions, how can I make it happen? Rather than keep saying to yourself, nothing is possible in this area, I'm a victim of my situation. So what could be a first little step? And then take that step and then ask again, and what could I do from now on? So eventually, Nelson Mandela, for instance, had no idea that after he'd been in prison for 27 years that he could actually come out and become the president. But in those 27 years of his time in prison, he kept standing for something bigger being possible. And you know, the same thing is something you can do in your life. Just dream of something bigger than the situation you're in, and then start taking action accordingly. So that's how a paradigm shift occurs, is that you slowly take these actions and you start breaking free of your own limitations and create a life that you really dream about.